Hey guys, we're here with another episode of our Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 series. There's a spider crawling on my wall. Anyways, last time we did some more stuff to finish up this area, and we got a head start on our western world. We built the walls, and we made this whole little sandy area. And in this episode, in between episodes, I went ahead and made these buildings, and this the west show here. Inside this building, there's a gift shop. It sells balloons. There's a restroom and cowboy hats. Just nice and basic Western stuff. And in here, there's some Western themed food, root beer, candy, steak, burgers, I think, is what everything that they sell in there. And in this episode, I want to get a head start on this roller coaster that I've been telling you guys about so much. And if it seems weird, it's because I actually had a failed recording of this. OBS was being stupid again, but this was actually something, and we're advancing time. Okay, we're going to go ahead and super speed while I talk. OBS was being stupid again, so I took the liberty of just deleting everything I did, which wasn't a whole lot because a lot of it was me diddling around with the controls, not knowing what the hell I'm doing. So, since then, I will be pretty much redoing exactly what I had done before, hopefully with a little bit more success this time. We can make a little more progress in like 25 minutes than I did. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and let time speed up until it's daytime again. Oh, also, one other thing that I did was we have a polar bear, if I can click on him. His name is Sebi, the polar bear. And that's hype. There's some dog shenanigans going on out there. Okay, but what I wanted to do with this roller coaster is actually kind of make it a little bit more cinematic, like have it go into like a mine, and then like the mine seems very successful, and then something goes terribly wrong, and then the roller coaster starts going fast and it gets fun. Is basically my idea behind it. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and start with a roller coaster, obviously. And I'm going to be going back and forth in between using the roller coaster and the scenery. So the one I want to do, I believe, is the mine train coaster. Yep. Hi, Nala. What's up, pup? What are you doing, dog? Okay. Good talk. So yeah, I'm just basically going to do pretty much what I had already done before this. Excuse me, which is just going to be make a really long station. That seems about long enough. And then I want to do chains out to here. Okay. Oh, that's just the shadow. I thought we went underground. Have it go up a little bit. And this is where it's going to get interesting. So what I want to do here is I'm going to go ahead and make a mountain. I'm going to make a custom mountain at first, and then I could build around it because of what I'm trying to go. Actually, yeah, I need to build a custom mountain for what I'm trying to do. Excuse me. So let's just go ahead and make like a little, like, I want to make like a 3 by, or like I guess it'd be a 6 by 9 mountain. I feel like that was a good size of what I had last time. We got to make it pretty tall. Ah, shit. Not quite that tall. Honestly, probably taller than this, though. Like, probably about that tall. For what I'm trying to do. And just do the same thing back here. So you guys can tell I already did this because the underground is made of rock and not the other material. Granite or whatever the hell it is. So let's paint all the walls here rock real quick. Okay, and then at this point I want to take the roller coaster and go straight through. and just leave it like that for now. And what I want to do up top is dig a little crater. What's the best way to do this? A trough, not a crater, a canyon, I think. Would be the best way to do this. And it doesn't have to be huge, it just has to be enough to hold a pool of water. I should have researched what I'm going to try to do a little bit more. Okay, but basically I wanted to make like a pool of water up here. I need to make it deeper. I guess not deeper, but more dramatic. That way it could fit on the edges. That spider's getting dangerously close, man. It needs to chill the fuck out if it knows what's good for it. Okay, water. I want to be able to fill it up to like the tippy top. For what I'm trying to do, because waterfalls, spoiler alert, I'm doing waterfalls, and they're really difficult in this game. Like, they are a pain in the ass, I am not gonna lie. Okay, so then I think I'll dig out a nice little pool down here, so the waterfall has a place to go into. Maybe not quite that filled. That'll be fine, whatever. And hopefully it'll work. Yes! Okay, awesome. Hold on, I need to change the land real quick. I want to get it a little bit more... Excuse me, my throat's all being jacked up today. I want to get it a little bit more over here. So that way I can take the water. Yeah, and it actually be symmetrical. Okay, so I'm not going to touch the water. I'm going to do my best not to touch the water or the land here. But I do need to delete the waterfall. Because it's annoying to deal with right now, and I'll be able to replace it once the ride is ready to go. So yeah, the idea is for this ride that people are... See, that took me 25 minutes to do. That just took me 8.5 minutes to figure out how to do. So the idea is that people go into this ride, and they go through the waterfall. Originally, I wanted to get it so there's 2 waterfalls falling on each of the sides, but that was a little bit more difficult than I anticipated. So we're not going to do that, and instead we're just going to have them go through the waterfall. And then the track will go underground. I say underground loosely because I'm going to surround the outside with mountains. And then build my own custom underground areas. Because I don't trust shit. Is basically how this is going to work. Hi, Dala, welcome back. I don't want to play ball right now. I'm doing stuff, but I will play ball with you later, okay, pup? Okay, sounds like a plan. Alright, so let's go ahead and start taking some mountains, I guess. And... what I want to do is actually take this ride, retract it just a little bit, that way we have a mountain back here that I don't have to fuck with. So let's go ahead and take a nice little 9x9. Shit. I need to go back here. Actually, make it even-ish. Put my water back. Make it even-ish, and then from there, start making some mountains. And then once we have high enough mountains to surround the back area, I will start building the underground. I say that with quotes, obviously, because it's not truly going to be underground. And I'll take the smoother and just get rid of any walls back here. That won't matter. It's hard to see, so I'm going to advance time a little bit and get the sun in a little bit of a better position, I think. Yeah, that's a lot better. Oh my god, this spider's on my straw now. It needs to fuck off. In the trash can you go. Dirtbag. Ruining a perfectly good drink. Scumbag. Ugh. I'm out here calling a spider a scumbag right now. That's what I'm doing. Okay. I don't know if that was the best thing to do. Yeah, that looks good. It's a little bit too sharp, but there's nothing that can be done about that. I need more mountain. Right about there. So I can put my water back, make sure my waterfall still works. And it doesn't. Edges must be square. Okay. Is it because that edge got fucked up? Like this. Or is it because of this? Fuck. This is like this is basically the problem that I ran into in between episodes. Hmm. It says edges must be square. That works. It's back to being unsymmetrical. Oh shit, I don't want to make another one. So let me actually... Whoa, how'd I get over here? Let me take my land and make this one like unsuitable, kind of. Like this or something. Yeah. Do something like this. Yep. That did the exact opposite of what I wanted to happen. Let's try that. Nope. Oh, excuse me. I need to cut all that shit out because I'm a gross human being with allergies and whatnot. Okay, let me take the land and make this like section just like this for now. And then angle it so it doesn't look stupid. Like that or something. There, that's better. Okay, now I'm going to not touch the waterfall anymore. All this for like a stupid cinematic thing. So, okay, yeah, let's go ahead and continue the ride because I'm not sure what the direction I want to take it is going to be. I'm pretty sure what's going to happen is I'm going to go ahead and dig out just this a massive area right here. Not quite that massive. Probably closer to like that massive. Basically. And take it... Actually, maybe not even that massive. Honestly, probably like 19. No. Yeah, close to like that, honestly. And just behind the scenes, just make this go really far down underground. And then we will add terrain blocks on top of all of this. Because basically people inside the ride aren't going to be knowing what's going on. And people outside the ride, except for me, won't know what's going on. Yeah, see, that looks relatively, like, casual looking. Like, maybe this needs a little bit more bend. So I'm actually going to go ahead and smooth that out. I think it flew a little too close to the sun there. Yeah, probably something closer to that. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. And then the roller coaster. This isn't a very big area to work with, not gonna lie. I might extend it. I'll decide later if I need more room, but for now, this is what we're going to work with. Then I'm going to go back to construction on the roller coaster and start a slow descent. And I'll throw it in test mode, why not? Oh shoot, back that up just a little bit. Okay, good, that's perfect. So now let me back it up and put some brakes on. One at 13, one at 11, and slow it down to 8, and then to 6. And then we're out of the underground. Okay, so I'm just going to extend this for now. I don't know if that's going to be the ultimate plan for the coaster, but just for now, I'm going to have it come out like that. That way I can judge the speed of the coaster as it comes out. Little bit slow. Yeah, just a wee bit slow. So let's actually crank up the brakes to just like 13 and put it for all of them. Okay, now let's test the roller coaster. Because I do have a really cool idea that I think will be a lot of fun to do. And honestly, maybe even that part doesn't have to be completely underground. Like maybe you can come back up at some point. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Shit. Okay, let's actually pay attention this time. Yeah, see, that's more what I'm going for. Get a little bit of a speed boost there. And I'm going to surround this whole area with, like, see if what I can find some good scenery for, like, mining or something or other. And then use this area as kind of like just like a little bit of a ride through, like nothing too intense yet. And then I have a really cool plan, and I haven't shown any of these off yet, and I actually have a plan for another one because they're really limited. So I think what I'll do is I will continue like this. And then bank it around. Actually, let me do like a small helix down. Or... no, never mind. I didn't realize how far down I was. Do like that. I want to put a speed up thing a little bit here too, just to judge the speed there. Yeah, because it's going to be going pretty slow here. So if I do it like that, and then this whole area is going to be covered in tile blocks too. So it's going to look like it's underground, but it's actually not. And I'm going to make tile block 2s to make it look like you're actually going through tunnels and stuff. Okay, let me just add that so I can adjust the speed once it hits that accelerator. Yeah, that'll be perfect. That's all I need. Okay, so I think now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a small ascent back up to the surface. I know I just dug out that whole area, but hear me out. This is what I'm going to do. So basically, people are going to like think that, you know, it's going well. Things are going well in the good old mine and whatnot. So for now, I'm actually just going to leave it like that. And I can bring my terrain back up here. But shit's going to get real. Yeah, okay. So now what I'm going to do is go back to construction. And it's going to look like this. And basically, I just need to time something, is how this is going to work. And then it's going to go straight back underground, is the idea at least. And then once it goes back underground, that's when it's going to start to speed up and get faster and do turns. And I don't think we have loops on this coaster. Yeah, so it's just going to be doing a lot of turns, basically. Upside down underground seems weird to me, so that's probably a good thing. So what we have is we actually have these really cool, they're called ride events. All kinds of cool stuff. Basically, you can do it and you can attach it to a certain piece on the ride and they will activate when the car reaches that. So my thought was to use, is it either the rock slide or the oil derrick? And I'm leaning towards the oil derrick. I thought there was like a TNT one, but that's the one I was originally thinking of. So yeah, the idea is that if I put the oil derrick back here, and then kind of have a track that does nothing. Basically, it's just going to be for scenery, that it's as if this car would have turned onto it, and then this is going to go off, and instead of turning onto it and it being a nice peaceful ride back to the exit, they're going to go down and get into the actual ride. So yeah. So at this point, it's just a matter of testing. So let me put this back in construction mode. I think it'll test. Yeah, let's speed this process up a little bit. It's raining. Okay. So we're right here now. And I'm just going to basically have like, you know, like some barrels, some gold, generic stuff down here, essentially. Like, it's just going to be like, oh, this is cool, I guess. It's going to be like kind of like a cinematic ride. And then it's going to get intense once people get back up to the surface. Okay, it doesn't test it in here. So what I will do is in between episodes, I will test it and get it at the proper moment that I'm looking for. And I'll make a little more progress on the coaster. But I want you guys to be able to see me finish it. So that is going to be it for this episode. If you guys did enjoy, a like and a subscription would be much appreciated. And I will see you guys in the next one. Later.